It's time for more One Piece. This is episodes 348, 349, 350, and 351. Looking forward to it, as always. We are in the middle of Thriller Bark. I don't actually know how far. I feel like we're like a third into Thriller Bark, but I haven't done the math on that. But we're partway through this arc, and I'm having varied levels of enjoyment, but for the most part, really excited and really enjoying it. I mean, there's only like a couple things that I like am not vibing with super hard, but that's the nature of shows like this, you know. This is a massive show with so many different themes and characters and lots of different stuff going on. Of course, there's stuff that's not going to hit as much with me, but there's the stuff that is hitting with me is hitting so hard that I'm incredibly excited to sit down and watch more of this. It's just so great. Like, whenever I'm going through my week, I'm thinking to myself, when's the next time I can record One Piece? Because I can't wait to do it. Like, I have a lot of other videos to record, but I really always want to record One Piece as well. So I'm just so happy to be sitting down and doing this once again. But yeah, we're going to be jumping into it. Make sure to support the video and support the channel. As always, I keep saying this. Obviously, every YouTuber says it. It really actually does mean something if you like the video, if you comment down below, if you subscribe to the channel. I'm a small channel, so like every little bit helps me out so much, and I want to be able to continue to grow so I can keep doing these videos. So make sure to support the video. Leave your comments. I love reading the comments and they help me out, so keep commenting down below what you thought of the episode and what you think of my reaction, your favorite moments of the reaction, stuff like that. And if you want to support me even more and get content for you, that's on Patreon, on my Patreon account in the description below. It has the full-length reactions and early access. You can get the next at least 12 to 16 episodes or something on my Patreon account right now. Right now you can get it. So we'd be on episode like 300 and we'd be in the 360s. We'd be on like almost 370 on there if I had to guess. So go check it out. Go see where we're up to and join me over there as well. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's just jump into the episode. This is One Piece, episode 348. One Piece, woo! Life is adventurous, be aware it's dangerous. Who's gonna be one of us? And the trip goes on because we're the pirates of the mass. To the west, to the east, gotta find my way and sail away all the way to One Piece. Okay. Recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, the Recap Rubik's is a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap of the show is going on. And I try to beat the recap with my Rubik's Cube. Okay, that's one cube done. Second cube, here we go. Okay, that's the second cube done. That was a 2-cube cap. Oh yeah, and then brick falls from the sky. Did I say brick? Don't look! But I'm so excited. Please give us lots of Brook in this episode. Oh my god. Stay off her! No! Oh shit! Hey! Great job! Quick thinking. Chopper. Hey, quick thinking. Yeah! I'm shipping you! You know what? This is a pretty good punchline to this bit that I didn't like too much. Namizo! Is adding Zo to the end of Nami make it sound more masculine? Is that why she called herself Namizo? It's like how adding et to the end of something makes it sound feminine. Toadette. Oh my god. Lead me to her, please. Oh my god, this is great. Yes, go through Perona's room. What? There's no way Nami seems masculine. Oh, I don't like those huge nostrils. Nami is amazing. Berry eyes. Okay, oh no. Is that a is that a cage made out of the stone? Oh shit, what the fuck? That design. Wait, so Perona's looking for treasure? She's like Nami too? No wonder I'm in love with her. The three phantoms. Oh, number 900. Someone told me about the number system on my Patreon. Oh my god, this is a weird design. But actually, I kind of like it more than I thought I would from the shadow. Oh, you reckon? I guess if you have an army of zombies, that's not that crazy. Oh shit. Aww. Just brought him in for a quick cuddle. I like it because Chopper can walk on his own. Like just as fast, if not faster than them. There's no reason for her to carry him. Oh my god, you have people inside you, dude. Aww. This poor guy. He really wants someone to get them out. Humming swordsman. Is that Brook? They call him the humming swordsman? Yeah. Oh no, the spider monkey's coming out. No! Oh. Please defeat him quickly. Let's not do an entire episode on him, please. I hope you're small fry, that's my hope. Oh, gross. Oh. Just poke at his eye. That's awful. Oh. Oh my god. You made what are they called? Nunchucks out of pillars? Yeah, baby! Franky's theme! Ooh! Very cool. Yeah, keep going. Kill the guy. His name is Tararan? Ah. Damn, you shouldn't have stopped. Oh! Yeah! Hell yeah! Oh my god. There are so many things wrong with what's happening on screen right now. This reminds me of the Japanese ad. Mousu, mousu, banana, mousu. If you haven't seen that ad, look it up. It's so catchy. Just type Japanese mouse computer ad. Spider mice. I don't like it. Well, you're a cyborg, not a human, so... It's like the Arkham games, Batman Arkham Asylum and City and stuff. Just come down from the roof, grab them, go back up. I guess it's actually closer to the Spider-Man PS5 game. Yeah, come on, Brook, do something. I like this. I really like this. This is great. May I see your panties? Cool. Oh shit. I'm so hyped. Okay. Oh shit, so he is just a swordsman. Oh! Hell yeah! Oh, Brook's fucking awesome. Great episode. Great. It was really good. Like, it was such a good episode that even the storyline that I didn't like before, which is the one of Nami being chased by Lola, I liked this episode because it had like a funny little punchline. I liked the, you know, the sort of, I don't mind when those storylines get turned into like the two girls become like really close friends and stuff. I find that to be an endearing way to do that formula. You know, pitting women against women is such a, like a classic trope that goes very far back. But then like when you do, you know, it's almost a trope now to subvert that trope, but it's a better trope, I think, to like have it so that the two people who are in the love triangle or whatever, you know, whether intentionally or not, because Nami's obviously not trying to be part of this love triangle. She's not interested in the slightest, but it's good when the two women there have a moment of connection there. And even though it was based on a falsehood, but both the falsehood that Nami's interested at all and also the falsehood that Nami is actually a man who just likes to cross-dress, even though it's based on all of that, it's still sweet to just see them like hanging out and like Nami giving her advice. And look, I would maybe feel bad that it's like she's clearly, you know, tricking Lola and stuff, but Lola's a shitty person. Lola's a terrible, terrible person. So is Absalom. They're both terrible people. So, like, fuck it, you know, trick them against each other, that's fine with me. But I ended up really liking that. I think Nami, like, coming up with that on the spot and running with it, and then Chopper being like, whoa, really? And still, like, he still, I don't think, has been disillusioned over that notion. Like, I feel like he's going to... We might go for the rest of the series with Chopper constantly going, well, Nami's actually a man. But yeah, anyway, so that was good. I liked the, I mean, we got more of an introduction to Moria. We still, you know, we still haven't even seen a full body shot of Moria, but now we've seen like his top half and his bottom half separate from one another. So in my head, I can fit them together. But he's okay. I think I like him. It took me a bit. I had to figure out if, like, because the warlord designs and stuff, they're all, you know, interesting and cool. And I said that all the warlords were cool characters, you know, that I'd seen so far, you know, like all the warlords we've seen so far have had like a tinge of coolness to them. And I do think Moria still doesn't have that like tinge of coolness. However, I like the sort of like, he still has a presence, and I think that's what matters to me. Like, I feel like I'm sensing his presence, and he doesn't feel like a joke character or anything. So I think I will like him. He seems like he could be a character that I like. I'm sorry, I'm just looking down at my notes. So, man, Brook coming in with that song, like the song that he was just humming and it was like echoing throughout that was so cool. I love the atmosphere of that, and the song was fun, and I like his voice, honestly. I'm looking forward to him being a part of our ship, because I actually want to hear more of his little shanties like that, like his little songs. It sounds like it would be a lot of fun. I still hate Tararan, the spider monkey, but like, look, the fucking Brook slicing him in half at the end there, so satisfying, so great. I loved it. That was such a great episode. Oh, like, everything in that episode was just brilliant from start to finish. So let's move on to the next episode now. This is episode 349 of One Piece. Here we go. This song is so fun. I love the OPs in One Piece so much. Life is adventurous. Be aware it's dangerous. Who's gonna be one of us? And the trip goes on because... Oh, recap Rubik's. I got a little distracted. Okay, that's one cube done. Cube number 2. Okay, that's the end of the thing, but the cube is done. So it was kind of a 2 cube cap. Is he? Okay, this is good. Oh my god, what the heck? Okay. Spider Monkey's dead! We did it! Never show up in the show again, please. Damn. Purified. Nice. Okay. That's good, yeah. Burn it with your flame breath. Nice. Oh, we getting some backstory right now? Are we gonna see a flashback or? Okay, yeah. Oh, and you were chased by Cerberus as well. God damn, man. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so the shadow, okay, the shadow is put into a zombie that's already there. That makes sense. Very interesting. Oh, I ripped my paper here. Yep. The shadow fruit. Funny having the shadow fruit pretty shortly after we find out about the dark fruit. Like, those are similar ideas, you know? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, makes sense. That's really cool. That's a cool idea. Yeah, I can actually see how you could be king of the pirates if you get an army of people like that. Okay, Brook. Oh my god. He's such a One Piece character. Alright. There's our 3. There, we can finally see his full body. Such a weird design. Will be me. Yeah. Man, he actually kind of sounds like Buggy. I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that Buggy's voice actor is the same. Yeah, that's not great. They're so lucky that Perona is very mean to Kamasi. Oh my god, the scream there. Oh my god. The fact that they're just letting themselves be shown, and he has a fucking flag that's sticking out. There's so many loud voices in this group. Oh my god! He chewed through the cage? Well, I guess that answers the question. It's not a, I can't remember what the name is of the stone. Okay, Perona. Ooh. Uh-huh. So they put those bad thoughts in your head. I think it will. There we go. Yep. Oh no, the shadow! Don't take Luffy's shadow! Oh shit, man. That's insane, that power. Oh god. I don't know if they've established if powers transfer over. Like, will the shadow have a version of the Gum Gum fruit? Oh no. Another good episode. There was a lot of recap in that episode. It probably won't make the edit. But there was a lot of bits where they were like, oh my god, that's the thing we saw before. And then they showed like the entire scene from several episodes ago. They did that a lot this episode, but the stuff that did happen, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. So Luffy's lost his shadow, which is huge. I mean, they're going to be putting that into a zombie. And so the boss, other than Moria, the boss of this arc is probably going to be a Luffy zombie. Like, or not, maybe not the boss of the arc, but just like another major boss they have to deal with is a Luffy, a Zoro, a Sanji, and a Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and a Brook zombie. Is there anyone I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing someone, but maybe not. They have to deal with all of those at the very least. That's not good. I mean, it might get to the point, honestly, like the climax of this might be all of the Straw Hats facing all of the zombies of themselves, you know? Like we might see Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, Brook, Nico, Robin. I don't have to name all of them. But we might see all of them versus zombie versions of all of them, which would be pretty cool, I think. But I also think it would just be cool if it was like just, you know, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, like facing those three in like one group that they have to beat. And then also facing the Brook one later. I feel like the Brook one, they have built up to be like a pretty epic character. Like he seems like he's awesome. But I mean, we saw Brook's like sword technique seemed legit. Like he was really good with it. So can't wait to see that. But pretty crazy power, the shadow fruit, just being able to like peel those shadows off the ground and cut them. That's scary, man. That's real scary. Would have been tough if he wasn't such a big guy. Like because he's like a giant. I don't know. I don't think he's an actual giant, but he's a giant person, right? So you know, because he's a giant person, it's easier for him to like reach down and peel off the shadow. But if he was just like, you know, 5'10", he has to go up to the shadow and like wrap his arms around it and like pull it off with all his might and stuff, like, and then slowly snip through it. Like it would, I know it's a stupid thing to bring up, but it would take a lot longer if he wasn't so big. But yeah, anyway, I don't think there's anything else I have to say about this episode, so let's move right along to the next one, episode 350 of One Piece. Here we go.
Life is adventurous, be aware it's dangerous. Who's gonna be one of us? And the trip goes on because climb away, sail away, all the way to One Piece.
Okay, recap Rubik's. Okay, that's the first cube done, and I'm not gonna bother with the second cube because it looks like a pretty short recap. One cube cap. Very nice. I like something that's cool about this is how much he respects Luffy. Like this is exciting for him to get Straw Hat Luffy, like a prize. If only he could just point. Maybe he should try to speak to someone who isn't her. Oh my god. The laughs. The way he voices his character. Okay, that's her goal. Kaido? I've heard of Kaido. Isn't he in like one of the very newest arcs of One Piece? Isn't he in Wano or whatever? I know nothing about him. I haven't even seen his design. Damn right he was. He was owned. It's gotta be Brook. Well, it's good. So Brook is Brook is the counter to these guys. Okay. True. Yeah, so cut your losses and get out of here. Because they don't want to fight you? They can't, or your shadow dies? Okay. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay. Are you gonna help us, Brook? Because it sounds like you're very useful to have right now. It's a bag of gummy bears. Yeah? How'd you do it? Salt? Interesting. Does salt work against a regular power user, power holder then? How much salt needs to go in there? Oh my god, waking up, being pecked. Mm-hmm. And how'd it go? That makes sense. If it was a stronger body, but with your techniques. Oh. Damn, he's sweating. No! No, I want you to stay around. Mm-hmm. No! Hey! Don't cut away. If after these eye catches it doesn't cut right back to that scene, I'm gonna punch something. Ah! Well, it cut to Perona, so that's okay. This is a good bit. Holy shit. God, I hate these fucking characters, these rats. Rat spiders. This poor guy. He's freaking out. He has people inside him. Good job, guys. I like how the zombie got lost. What did he ask? Something that made him cry. I like that Nico Robin like never makes fun of someone like Franky for crying and just smiles and moves on. It's great. Yeah! Oh, that's fucking awesome! Did you also get their shadows? Yes, he did. That is awesome. Alright, Brook. So is Brook going up to fight himself again? Not himself, but you know. Yep. Alright, man. Continent puller. That's alright, I prefer this view. Number 900. What? Is it a giant? Like, I mean, are they putting Luffy in a giant? Oars. Wow, that's fucking weird. So it's gonna be that, but with Luffy's techniques and shit? Okay. All right, damn, another good episode. So, Oars. This is a creature, a warrior, something named a giant, I guess. Giant zombie named Oars. But it's going to have Luffy's shadow in it, and it's going to be number 900. That's going to be pretty insane. That's crazy. Now I need to remember how many more episodes of this. I know I keep doing this, but how many more episodes of this saga are there? That if we're on 350, there's only like 30 something episodes of this saga left. I say only because I actually now am thinking like with One Piece's pacing, is that going to be enough now? Because we got a lot to cover, I feel like. So I'm kind of looking forward to this because I think 30 actually does sound like a decent amount of episodes, like a good amount of episodes for a regular show, which means I think the like order of events and the pacing might be good for like this. You know, I'm sure there's still going to be some recap and some unnecessary fights and some other, you know, small dumb stuff in there. But I feel like a lot of the time with One Piece, I will look at the amount of episodes left and go, that's a lot of episodes left for what I think is like not that much we have to do. But now I kind of have the feeling of that's you know, an appropriate amount of episodes. So I'm looking forward to it, you know, because like with Water 7, now Water 7 was my favorite saga of the show. So, and I had very, very few problems with the pacing of Water 7. I think Water 7 was paced very well in the end. But it did have that like thought of like, while I was looking at the fact that there were over 100 episodes, I was like, how do we have enough to deal with in these 100 episodes? But then like the way they paced it out, it like actually worked out so that, you know, it made a lot of sense in the end. But this arc, I feel like I can understand how they're kind of gonna pace it out. I don't know what's gonna happen necessarily, but I've got some ideas of battles that I think are gonna happen. But I'm just like looking forward to it, and I think it feels appropriate. So yeah, anyway, it seems like Brook is continuously facing the zombie that has his soul, but is continuously losing to him. But he's determined to get his soul back. So that's good. I like that. And I think that's going to be like a satisfying thing at the end of him having a fight with his soul and winning. I think they're going to do that in a 1v1. But he's going to be inspired somehow by Luffy or someone else in the crew to be able to actually, like, you know, fight him properly. And maybe, I bet we're going to get a backstory before that happens. That's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be like the Nico Robin moment. I'm not expecting it to be like as heart-wrenching as the Nico Robin moment, but I mean, who knows? But like, I want people to temper their expectations for future emotional moments of this, because I know that One Piece has some very deep emotional moments, and I can imagine it like continues to do that throughout the series, and we still have a lot more to come that people are really excited for. But like, so far, One Piece, like the 3 major emotional moments in this series for me have been Nami, Vivi, and Nico Robin. 3 of the main female characters that I already had such a crazy attachment to. Like, I will be very surprised if One Piece pulls off an emotional moment like that for a character that's not a main female character. For a character that is someone like Brook, if they were to pull that off, that would be like extra impressive if it had the same effect on me. I'm just tempering expectations for people to know I might really, really love the emotional moments and not have the same reaction to it. But I might. So I'm really curious to see, like, if they do. I don't know if they're going to do one with Brook, but they might. Like, I feel like they want to, like, especially since Franky asked him a question in this episode and then we saw him crying later. Like, it makes me feel like they might be setting up for him having actually a something. Because I think he also mentioned, like, a promise he made to his friends. So I feel like they're setting up. There's going to be some backstory in there that'll be really good. And I feel like it's going to be that backstory leading up to him winning the fight after he gets some sort of advice or something from Luffy, or someone else on the crew helps him out somehow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I also just think something cool about this show and this episode, like, made that sort of clear, is like Moria got the shadow and he was like, yes, I have the shadow of Straw Hat Luffy that I'm gonna put in this zombie or whatever. Like, him saying that, this is a warlord of the sea, right? Someone who has been built up as one of the greatest, like, pirates in the world, one of the top pirates of all time, and he knows Luffy's name and covets it. Like, he respects the name enough that he wanted Luffy specifically. And that just shows, like, the fame of the Straw Hats in this show growing throughout the show is so well done, I think. It's so awesome because it feels like it's naturally growing. People, like, it's not like everyone knows who they are wherever they go. But the further we go in the show, the more people are recognizing them and having, like, knowing parts of their reputation, or having seen them on wanted posters, or hearing stories about them having taken down Crocodile and them having taken down Arlong and who's the other one? Eneru. I mean, most people probably haven't heard about them taking down Eneru, and obviously the Crocodile thing was, like, kind of swept under the rug. But people still know about it, so it's really cool. And it seems like in this episode, actually it might have been last episode, Perona was like, are these really the guys that took down Crocodile? And so she knows about it. I think she probably knows about it because of Moria, and because Moria is a warlord. So obviously he hears when a warlord goes down and heard who did it, and so was probably told to watch out in case Luffy was going around defeating all the warlords, which is funny because in another show, like, if this was a different show, that could have been, like, one of Luffy's goals. He's like, I'm gonna go around and take out all those warlords one by one, you know, like a demon slayer type thing. But it's not. In this show, they set up these, oh, here are the warlords and here are the emperors and whatever. But, like, they're just in the world. Our goal isn't to do anything with them necessarily. I mean, obviously we want Zoro to 1v1 Hawkeye and stuff, but, like, our goal isn't to take them down or stop them from doing whatever. Our goal is to just find the One Piece. So we're just, like, moving forward, ignoring everyone else for the most part. But then when we get caught up in that sort of stuff, then, like, we end up going up against these warlords and stuff anyway. But it's just, I think it's just a really cool way to format the series, that it's not about taking them down or anything like that. It's great. It's really cool. And before I go into the last episode we're doing in this video, they also talked about salt in this episode, and that's how you sort of get the shadows out of the zombies. And he mentioned it was because the shadows were created, or, like, were taken because of the shadow fruit, which is the devil fruit, which is weak to water, or to the ocean specifically. And the ocean is obviously salt water, so salt has the energy of the ocean imbued in it. That all makes sense to me, right? I understand all of that. But the question is, like, is that just, like, a very, very minor thing that works against power holders, but it's, like, a really minor weakness where, like, I imagine if you took your sword and you dipped it in salt or, like, covered it in salt, you know, maybe you glued salt to the outside of your sword or whatever, and then you fought Luffy with it, would it just do a little more damage? This is my theory based on what they've said. Would it just do a little more damage against Luffy? It wouldn't, like, weaken him in the same way that a Sea Prism Stone, I remembered what it's called, Sea Prism Stone, in the way that a Sea Prism Stone would, or the ocean would, but it would be a little bit stronger against him. But the thing is, since the zombies are, like, a fragment of something that the devil fruit powers did, since it's, like, you know, devil fruit power and then, you know, shadow zombie that has the shadow, like, in terms of power, the salt can, like, dissipate that little bit of power, but obviously with the devil fruit holder, there's a lot of power there, so the salt can only, like, scratch the surface. That's kind of how I imagine it to work, like, salt, because otherwise what would be the point if salt was just as effective as a sea prism stone? Why would the sea prism stone be so coveted and important? Because salt would be so much easier to get, I imagine, you know? Assuming this world, the ocean water, salt water, like salt is as easy to get as it is in our world. Because like, you know, I can go to Woolworths and buy some salt right now. And does that mean I can beat Luffy, you know? I imagine not. So that's my thought on what I think is happening there, but I don't know if this is something that is discussed in the show, like that they will talk about this eventually. Don't answer that question for me. But yeah, anyway, let's just move on to the next and final episode we're doing in this video. Man, this video has flown by. I can't believe I've been recording for an hour and a half. It does not feel like it. Episode 351, here we go. Life is adventurous, be aware it's dangerous. To the west, to the east, gotta find my way, sail away all the way to One Piece. Okay, recap Rubik's. Okay, there's one cube, done. Let's try cube 2. Oh, well, that's the episode. Recap. I mean, I'm so close to finishing this cube. I just want to get through it. There we go. Cube done before they even zoomed in. Whew. I like Perona's coat. That's cute. Why are they focused on Sindri's dead eyes there? Any particular reason we're like looking at her reaction to it, you know? Is she not happy about this? Or are they just padding time and just they thought, let's put a close up on our eyes? It's huge even for a giant? Oh no. Is this all it takes to train a shadow? I guess so. Oh, true. All right, here we go. Does it awaken now? It's thawing. There's quite a build up here. Oh my god. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, great job, guys. It's not his fault. Oh shit. My god, this reminds me of Gigantomachia from My Hero. Is it gonna have Luffy's voice? It'd be so funny. Ah, how you going? I think it has Luffy's voice actor from the sounds of that. Yes, it does. Man, if you had to satiate Luffy's appetite in a body that wasn't as small as Luffy's, oh god. The world would go hungry. Aw, he saved her. Nice. I like how they bounce and then just run. That's great. Damn, calling out for Sanji specifically. Yep. Good thing that they put together
everything that we knew. Wow, what a cool shot. The way the pillars are like getting created. Okay, good these characters are putting it all together. They won't be as behind now. Aww. He's regretting respecting Hogback. Damn, Chopper. Oh my god. Holy shit. Whoa. It's Jujutsu Kaisen suddenly. Oh my god, stop it! No, oh, you fucking weirdo. Yeah, come on, Usopp. Alright, Usopp. Yeah, it's Soge King's weapon. Still hasn't put it together after all this time. Whoa, he can turn Nami invisible as well? Damn, I didn't know you could turn both of them invisible. Oh, have you got a scent? Oh no, damn. Oh my god. Yeah, it is unfair. Oh, nice. They just crawled out. There was Panda. I saw Panda in the background there again. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, Nico! Yeah, snap their necks. Oh yeah! Woo! They got the weakness too. This is great. Hell yeah! Nico, Robin, and Franky are such a force to be reckoned with. I love them together. Aww. Amazing. Nice. Well, that was a fine episode. I mean, I have 2 notes and they're not very interesting ones. I don't have much to talk about because, I mean, like, not a crazy amount happened in that episode, but I enjoyed it. I had fun. So yeah, we got the Oars, the big giant zombie, waking up. Definitely has Luffy's personality in there. Called for Sanji, but then was like, huh, who's Sanji? But that means that there's still like little bits of instinctual memories in there. When you're just like used to calling for Sanji every time you're hungry, like that muscle memory still is within the zombie, it seems like. So I mean, that's a possible weakness other than salt. That's a possible weakness of these zombies, is the fact that you might be able to exploit the personalities that were put in them. With Luffy, it might not be too difficult. Obviously, with Zoro, we found that Zoro's zombie actually got lost, and Sanji's zombie refused to hit women. So there are weaknesses within these zombies based on their own personalities, and I feel like that's how you beat the Luffy one. Is you know the sorts of things that Luffy has weaknesses against, and also on top of that, I feel like a zombie version of Luffy that has his personality and his strength and stuff still wouldn't be strong as Luffy. I feel like this is like my own, instinctual feeling, because I feel like the one thing these zombies don't have as much of is the will that the original people had. Like, it seems like they're sort of, shambling along. They might have a little bit of will to them, but like not the same amount of will as the original did, because they are also like slaves basically to the master. And because of that, I think that's going to be a weakness of Oars. Is a really powerful body with a great strength and fighting techniques and whatever. Whether it has like devil fruit techniques of like the gum fruit will remain to be seen, I guess. But But I don't believe it would have Luffy's like unbreakable, powerful will. I can't imagine it would. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see in upcoming episodes. And pretty crazy that Absalom can not only turn himself invisible, but also turn someone he's holding invisible. That makes it a stronger spell in D&D. Like D&D, you can't do that. That would require, I think, well, you to cast it at a higher level, right? Or have like greater invisibility or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more useful than I expected it to be as well. But still don't like him. Don't like him because he's kidnapping Nami. He's trying to force her to be his bride. Not on my favorite One Piece characters list. I just want him to be taken down swiftly. Kill that man and then move on with your life and don't even give him a proper burial. But yeah, anyway, that's it for episode 351. I don't have anything else to say about that episode, so thank you for watching. Support the video and the channel if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account, which is in the description below for the full-length reactions, as well as early access. You can get the next 12 to 16 episodes on there right now in full-length version. And exclusive videos and a lot of other stuff. So go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.